Welcome back to Mark Goes Dark Side. It's been a little while, but I've got a big one for you today. That's what I said to her, and she just laughed in my face. You're in for a treat today, guys, as you're going to get the world exclusive. I've scooped the big one. Yes, this is huge. Okay, so recently I got very excited when I saw pictures had been leaked from the set of The Flash. You know, The Flash that's been in development for the last 5 or 6 years. You know, The Flash that's starring Ezra Miller. You know Ezra Miller, that guy who likes to, in his spare time, fly over to Iceland and basically choke out women.
Learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
So the image I was most excited about was the one of Michael Keating as Bruce Wayne. As you can see, they've given him a wig, and it's good. His hair they've made it match. It looks just like it did in the original 1989 Tim Burton's Batman. They've just aged him up, greyed it. Looks absolutely amazing. So there's been a lot of speculation, like what is his role in this movie? A lot of people think he's got a tiny role. I've always been a little bit suspicious about that, you know, because I think, why would he do? Like, he doesn't need to do this movie just to come in and say hello, or like I'm Batman or whatever. I've always thought that there's got to be something more to this, because he's an actor of his caliber, I should say, and because a lot of people want to see him as Batman. There's even speculation: are we going to see him in the Batsuit? And this is where my my exclusive scoop comes into this, because I have somebody on the inside. I know somebody working on this project, somebody very, very trustworthy that can be relied upon, and they've contacted me, and this is what they said. They said, Mark, listen, absolutely we're going to see him in the Batsuit. He hasn't got a small role in this movie. He has a significant role to play. This is a direct quote that they said to me. My source said to me, okay? A direct quote. His role is at least as big as Sean Connery's was in Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. It's that big. I was absolutely gobsmacked. I didn't know what to say. You know, I'm really excited about this movie now. Before, I didn't really care, because this movie's, you know, with all the Justice League and Snyder Cut and no Snyderverse and all this nonsense going on, I never even believed this movie would ever get made, especially after Ezra Miller decked that woman, and well, nothing seemed to happen about it, even though people get cancelled for a lot, you know, just saying stuff or writing stuff on Twitter. I thought this movie's not going to get made until I saw the pictures this week of Supergirl and Bruce Wayne and the Flash in costume, and then I'm like, okay, they're finally doing it. And as soon as I saw Michael Keaton, I was like, yes. And I'm really hoping, especially because, you know, Warner Brothers has been doing such a crappy job for years and years. I know this new merger's not gone through completely yet, but hopefully they get new management in, and hopefully we could, because this is what we all want. Imagine Michael Keaton starring in a Batman Beyond. We all want it. We all want him to do it. If they don't do it, the guy's like 69 years old now. If they don't do it in the next 5 years, it's too late. They have to do it. A one-off movie. You know, it has to be done. That's my opinion, and I'm going to stick to it. Now I'm absolutely buzzing for this movie. I wasn't before, but now I'm really excited. I really hope they don't let us down. I was born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. As I say, as someone who was a child at the end of the 80s when this movie, Tim Burton's Batman starring Michael Keaton, came out, this is my Batman. Ronan Keating, that doesn't sound right. Let's try that again. Michael Keaton is my Batman. He's like Sean Connery is to James Bond. Michael Keaton is the Batman to me. I know people saying, no, Christian Bale was the best. Heath Ledger was the best Joker. No, for me, Michael Keaton. I keep saying, trying to say Ronan all the time. I don't know why. Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson is Jack Nicholson is the best Joker of all time. I'm causing some controversy now. Jack Nicholson was absolutely amazing. Jack Nicholson was so clever that when he did the movie, he was like, yeah, I'll do it, but every time you make a movie that has the Joker in, you have to pay me as well. So every time they used the Joker, since with Heath Ledger's Joker, Jack Nicholson got paid. Jared Leto in Suicide Squad, Jack Nicholson got paid. Joaquin Phoenix in the Joker, Jack Nicholson got paid. You know, even Danny DeVito, when he was playing the Penguin, he went to Jack Nicholson. This was in Batman Returns. So 92, I think, 91, 92. He was playing the Penguin, and Danny DeVito, because he's good friends with Jack Nicholson, said, can you give me any advice? Jack Nicholson said, yeah. Tell them that every time they use the Penguin character, they got to pay you. So Danny DeVito went there and said, yeah, I'll do it, but you've got to pay me every time you use the character. And they said, jog on, mate. They weren't having none of it. They're saying, they said, you're no Jack Nicholson. So, yeah, these are all facts, because I wouldn't lie to you. So there was my big scoop. Just remember, when this movie eventually comes out in the next 27 years, and you see Michael Keaton playing a huge role, remember where you heard it from first, because no one else is reporting on this apart from me. Actually, we can cross over live right now to the set of The Flash. We have a live correspondent right there, right now. We managed to sneak them past the security. So here we go over live. This is live on the set of The Flash. I am Chuck Palpatine. Chuck, there's a problem. There's no visual. Can you get a visual up? We seem to be having technical difficulty. We'll see what we can do this end. Give me a second. No. Just audio then. Okay. Back to you, Chuck. This is Chuck Palpatine, live on the set of The Flash. We're just about to approach the trailer of Michael Keaton to see if we can get a response on his role in this movie. Michael? What do you have to say about your role in this movie?
I'm Batman.
I've just been physically assaulted. What is this? Security are coming. What? Hey, get off the lawn. Security, get off of me. Get off of me. Hey, we're going to have to tase you if you do not resist. I'm not resisting. Do not resist. Do not resist my authority. I'm not resisting. Tase him. That just happened. All joking aside, what you heard here today is a genuine scoop from my source on the inside, and it can be believed. Just remember you heard it here first, okay? If you like what you saw here today, please like, share, subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at ManGoesDarkside. So I guess we've covered about everything for today.
Daddy, can we do the outro?
Yeah, but you got to do it seriously, like no messing about.
Okay. Batman! Batman! Beat me! Batman!